What's up? I am Onyx Soul, and you are now tuned into an intuned mind. And I want to speak to you about what I believe God to be. Okay, I had this great conversation. My last video, I said that I'm staying over my mom's because of how bad the weather is. I didn't want to travel, and she lives close to my job, so now keep with me, rock with me, right? So she was finally in a state where she could listen to my point of view when I talked about what God is, because she still believes God is an external entity in the sky. You feel me? Um, so I explained to her. Now everything I'm telling you and now in my videos is from my perspective, what I've learned, what I've gathered. All right. So, what I believe God to be is not an external man in the sky, who judges us, makes good things happen, and there's another entity that makes bad things happen, aka the devil. No. I believe God to be an energy, an it, if you will. It is not male nor female. It created male and female. God is a consciousness. It's thought form. What I've learned is that I call it the universe, or I'll call it me, Nate. And I believe that it wanted a physical experience, so it thought all this up, and us as individual spirits who are in vessels. I am not this body, I am in this body. Okay? So, it thought up this experience to experience good, bad, happy, sad. Everything is polar shifts, okay? That's why they say the devil is still in us and God is too, because we are both those things. There are two sides of everything. Polar shifts. Good, bad, hot, cold, happy, sad, male, female, cat, dog, hot, cold. There's an equal opposite to everything. So without good, there be no evil. Okay? You can't experience the good and know what it is if you have not experienced that bad. You feel me? So, it chose to manifest itself into individual spirits. That's why if you ever hear me say, I am God, and I had to explain this to her because she got offended a couple times when I told her, I am God, not that nigga in the sky. I am not, when I say that, I am not disrespecting God or thinking of myself being over God. I can't be over the creator. You feel me? But I am part of the creator, so I am the creator. If you come from your mother, right? Your mother birthed you. You got her DNA in you. If she need a lung, you the best person to come get the lung from. You feel me? Hopefully she'll never need one of your lungs. But anyway, rock with me, right? This is all gonna come up to a point. So, right, if she need a kidney, they coming to you. You're the best chance for it. You know what I mean? So we are all part of that consciousness. All right? So when you're looking at somebody, you're looking at God. Think about it. If you read the Bible, when Moses saw God, he could only see God's back. You can't see God's face because you don't know what your spirit looks like. You feel me? So the only time one does see God's face is when one looks into the mirror, because one is God. And that's why I tell people this world is subjective. First law of the universe is all is mental. Everything started off as a thought form. I'm in a car right now. This was a thought before it got put down on paper and was manifested into this physical thing. You feel me? Same thing with this jacket. Who thought of this jacket? All right? So, God is not an external being in the sky. You are it. Okay? And you are the co-creator of your reality. You're only poor because you were brought up in a poor situation, but you ultimately have the power to pull yourself out of it when you're of appropriate age to mature age to think of ways and take that action. You're a child, if you're watching this, a minor, and you're still living under your parents, you as God can choose to manifest a good outcome for yourself. I told this to my son. He's only 7, but I try to explain it in a way a 7-year-old can explain. You live with your mother, you choose to have a good day with your mother if you choose to be good and be respectful and obedient of your mother and to do what she says. If you get punished and your phone taken away from you, then you chose to have that happen because you chose to do what she told you not to do. Are you feeling me? If you're feeling me, put a like in the comments. No, put a 1 in the comments and like this motherfucker, all right? But this is what God is to me. And if you take the time to sit and look at this, this is why the Bible and religion and the government, and I get so sad, not sad, but to see my mother, a 3D-based entity, to externalize her energy is sad to me. You feel me? That's my mother. Me, personally, I feel I am free. I am still bounded by the physical aspects of living in this physical realm, but mentally I am free. I know that I am God, and I create what the fuck I want to happen. You feel me? Whether it be good or bad. And here's another thing. You chose to come here. You chose to come in this body and you chose to experience the things you're experiencing. A lot of the bad shit that happens is because, 1, you brought them things to yourselves by your negative thinking and negative behavior, or 2, you chose these tests for you to overcome and to grow from. That's why you can't have blessings without the malediction, without that bad shit. All right? You can't know what it's like to be rich and to be thankful to being rich if you wasn't poor. That's why when poor people get money, they burn that shit. Burn through that shit. Man, if my eyes still got some sleep in them, my bad. I really ain't getting myself together. I'm just coming from my people's house, you feel me? But I ain't gonna make this too long because my phone's about to die. But understand this, feel this. There's no external being controlling your fate. Everything that is happening to you is happening for you, whether it be good or bad. That bad shit is happening for you to learn from. I was watching, and it's another God concept of the bad and the good that's happening for you. My sister was watching Empire, and Lucius Lyon is going through his same old usual bullshit, and he's just contemplating. And Precious shows up to his door, and they must have had some falling out, but she's asking for advice because she's running this other record company. And he basically told her about falling and getting back up, and she wanted more. But he goes a little in depth with it and says, you have to embrace that darkness and fall. And only when you fall down and on your back can you look up and see the light. You can't get up unless you hit the motherfucking ground, right? Right. So that's why you can't externalize your power. Internalize it. Because you have the power to accomplish any fucking thing you want. You set your mind to, because all is mental and you are God. So don't let nobody externalize your power. Don't let anybody take your power, take your energy. You are the power and you are the energy, all right? And you are God. So go out there and be God. Take control of your life and make the choices and take the actions that will bring to you the life that you so desire. I love you, God.